In this lecture, we're going to be talking about the RSI, so Relative Strength Indicator. So what is the RSI? The RSI is another technical indicator that you've probably heard a lot about, okay? The way it's done is you have a function, and I'm not going to go into the mathematical function, but the function looks at the last 14 candles. That's the default, and that's what everybody uses. And it looks at the size of the candles. It looks at the size of the green candles, so candles going up, and the size of the red candles. And it does some calculation, and it gives you a number between 0 to 100. If the red candles are way bigger than the green candles, the number will be closer to 0. If the green candles are way bigger than the red candles, the number will be closer to 100. So basically, it's going to tell us if, things are being more oversold or overbought. If the red candles are way bigger than the green candles, that means things are oversold. People were selling more aggressively. And when people were buying, the green candles were very small, right? So people were not buying as aggressively. And if people are buying aggressively, and we can look here at an example here. For example, here you see the red candles here are way bigger than the green candles. Look, small green candle, few small green candles, and then we have big red candles. So the RSI here is going to give us something small. You see here, this is the RSI line. It's going to give us something small, closer, around the 20 range. That's because the red candles are bigger. So we're saying here that this product is oversold. Sellers are selling way more aggressively than buyers. Now, usually on the RSI indicator, which is going to be at the bottom of the chart, we're going to draw two lines. One is going to be the oversold line, and the other is going to be the overbought line. The default that's used is going to be using the 30 line, putting a line at the 30 range for oversold, and a line at the 70 range for overbought. Okay? So if the current RSI is below the 30 line, we're going to say that it's oversold. If it's above the 70 line, we say it's overbought. Some people are going to use the 20 line and 80 line. It's up to you. I like the 30 and 70 line. Now, the thing is, and the problem with this is if something becomes oversold, so a lot of people, the red candles are way bigger, it doesn't mean necessarily that it's going to go up, because something can be oversold for a very long time. A cryptocurrency can start falling and red candles get bigger, and then you're like, oh, well, it's oversold, so it should go back up. But then red candles get even bigger. So then it's even more oversold. So something can stay oversold for so long, it can stay oversold until it goes to 0. So usually when you're using this indicator, the way you want to use it is you want to wait until something becomes oversold, but you don't want to buy it right now. You want to wait until it stops being oversold, and then you buy. Because then it tells you that, you know what? Green candles are now either got bigger than the red candles, or the red candles got small so that the green candles are bigger than them. So there's a shift that's happening, and then you buy. And here you see that this went up. And here when it became overbought because the green candles are way bigger than the red candles, you don't short right away. You wait until it stops being overbought, then you short. And same thing again here. Red candles got bigger than green candles, became oversold. You wait until it stops being oversold, and then you buy. So this is how you are going to use the relative strength index. Okay. Now, if you open up TradingView, and you can choose any coin, any time frame. You can use 30 minutes, whatever. If you put the indicator RSI, it'll pop up, relative strength index. It'll pop up here. Now, I'm not going to go through it for this cryptocurrency because you don't want to actually use this. You see, it's here. I don't know why I have it in yellow. It should show up in blue for you as a default, but it'll pop up here. You don't want to use it at any time for any cryptocurrency. You want to use it when you have a reason to enter into a position. So for example, you can't just put it on there and be like, every time it's oversold and it stops, I'm buying, and every time it's overbought and it stops, I'm shorting. It's not going to work. This is an indicator that you use to help you within a strategy. Like all other indicators. Indicators themselves are not going to be the only thing in the strategy. You need something extra. So if you are looking at a specific cryptocurrency because there's an upcoming event and you want to buy this cryptocurrency because of that event, but the cryptocurrency is falling, then you might not want to buy it right away. You're going to use something like the RSI to give you a good entry point. So instead of buying something here as it's dropping, well, based on the indicator, you will wait until here and you'll buy at a better place. So you'll use the RSI to help you for entry locations, okay? But the idea of if you want to buy or not, it has to be coming from something else. And the RSI just for the entry point, okay? So this is the RSI, another very popular and useful indicator. And I'll see you guys in the next lecture.